lot of sunlight and glare here. Let me just go to the other side. So this is where I'm going to be setting up the library and a desk that I'll put the computer on that you'll be seeing me film from in the future. My wife just wanted me to point out a couple things in here. Now, a lot of my books are still in our house for staging. I'll show you a picture of that. But otherwise, the boxes here are the books. I have down here 8 boxes of vintage paperbacks. And then over this way, I think you can see, yes, I have, what is it here? 8 more boxes, a little bit larger boxes of hardcovers and other books, trade paperbacks. Down here, we see the box that I'm going to be using to open up and construct my desk. The shelves and the desk come from IKEA. They're the, I guess you would say, the line of the Kallax line. A couple other things. All right, the next section is going to be my putting the desk together and getting some books into these books.
From this house. You're probably well familiar with it from the videos over the last almost 3 years.
So this is now the old SF archive room. We have it staged here for the house showings. I decided that because we had this shelf here that we should try to keep a certain level of books on here. These will be the last to come to my place. This particular group here is the ones that I started the channel with, the Ace Science Fiction Specials Series 1. There's a couple from Series 2 and Series 3, my John Wyndham collection, the Best Of collection that I do with Matt and Ira, and the Crown Publishing collection of small hardcovers. Of course, I've taken you through my Masterworks series over here. And then we just have some hardcover and trade paperbacks.
First, I had to move the boxes of books out of the way. Then I wanted to move the shelves against the other wall. Unpacking the IKEA box. I sorted the contents. Then I read through the instruction manual. I find building IKEA furniture is like a Kinder Egg for adults. I do really enjoy it. I made one mistake in the build, a mistake that wasn't too serious, but it did cause me to reverse a panel for the bottom of the bookshelf portion of the desk. I hadn't realized that one side was recessed for the screw head. So I lost a little ground there, but at least I realized it before I had gone too far. Now you can see the desk taking shape. For the final touches, we'll get the computer on, plug it in, and get a chair. Ta-da! Well, I didn't break any land speed records, but that was perhaps about an hour to put the desk together. So this is part one of putting the vintagesf archives together. What I still have to do with the desk is there are holes that were not used, and I have these stickers to put over them. That was in case I wanted to have the reverse of the desk. So I have two shelves down this side, and then this is the side that I have the computer on so that I can put my legs underneath. I could have reversed that, and that would use the holes that are on the other side of the desk here. So it's nice to have something that's reversible, and perhaps in the future I might want to do that in another place or even in this room. Just a note to IKEA if you're watching, I would love your sponsorship. So now that is simply setting up this space so that I can have a dedicated room. The bookshelves behind me are empty, In our next video, I'll populate the bookshelves and try to make it look so that it is a great background here for videos. Of course, I'll be missing the books that are still in my house, used to stage the room. So until next time, from the vintagesf archive, keep reading.